Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the flight deck. We're here once again in London Heathrow. Today we're flying to the event up in Bergen, Norway. Bergen Airport and the surrounding ATC is going to be up by the time we get there, so that's where we're headed, up into Norway. Kevin's joining us. He's just off to my left here, but it's time to get on board and we can start getting the aircraft set up and ready to go. ATC was online. They've just gone off here. We'll see what pops up on the way. And like I said, we should have full ATC coverage once we hit Norway airspace. So let's hop up into the flight deck and we can start getting the aircraft ready to go. All right, as per normal, we're going to come down here, make sure the parking brakes are on, the wheel chocks are in place. That's all good. We'll pop up top now and we can come through our checks as we go. So the battery will come on. Emergency exit light, or the standby power is set to auto. Emergency exit lights are now armed. And we'll come up here, we'll throw the overhead on. And we're good there. We're supposed to have ground power hooked up. Let's pop down here. We'll tell them to put the ground power on. Pop back up. And there we go. So ground power is on. We'll get that up and running. Position lights will go to steady. And we can start coming up on our panels because it is going to be another night flight as we are in Europe in winter. That means the sun is currently setting even though it's not that late in the afternoon. But we're at the higher latitudes. Pop down here, we'll get the floods up. There we go. Oh, the flood's down. Sorry. Floods go one click and the panel lights come up halfway. There we go. So working our way back into the overhead here. Make sure our passenger signs are on. There we go. Electric hydraulic pumps can come on. Before we go any further, we'll get the gears up and running. The yaw damper will come off. Oh, it's gonna take a second. We'll come back to that. Window heats will come on. Yaw damper. There we go. Left aft fuel pump. Come on, and we will come down here and get the APU up and running. Get some heat into the airplane here. We're flying the 737-800. And Kevin is just over there. It should be model matching to CRJ 900 in SAS colors, but it's not. We'll just have to remember where he is. All right, APU is firing up. APU generators should now pop online. There we go. So APU gens are up. We'll get the APU bleed on. Turn the packs on. We'll make sure the isolation valve is open. Hi, Kevin. And we can come down and start up our prep in the FMC. So, looks like we're out of date on the data. So let's pop over to here. Gonna come in here. We'll update our nav data. Make sure we got the latest version. There we go. We'll pop back to our home page and we will reload our sim brief. There we go. come down now, and there we are, good to the 20th of February. So that's all good. We'll pull in our GPS information so the aircraft knows where we are, or we can bring in our route. We're going to request our flight EGLL to ENBR. And we'll set our payload. We'll set our fuel, and we are going to select the route. Clear the messages, and now we wait. So we're going to be taking off on 27 left today, which is not too far away from us, so it'll be a short taxi out. We'll load in the route. And we will activate and execute. So our route's pretty straightforward. Few legs, direct twos, but we'll get our departure information in. We are going off today, as I mentioned, on 27 left, and we're going to be using the DPK-7 Gulf departure. And our arrival as it stands at the moment, subject to change, we will be doing the ILS Whiskey for runway 17. We're coming in on the Louvre to November, and we're going to be going into the approach at Nepam. We'll execute that. If we come over to our legs, there's our departure, up and around. And then we head out to the BPK VOR, then we're en route. 7,000 foot restrictions, of course, as we get around Heathrow. And that's our descent coming in. Waypoints on the arc out to Nepam Blue and then down, and we are good. So that is all looking very nice there. And we can come into our initialization. So we'll get our information. Today we're going to be flying at a flight level of 39,000 feet. And we'll load that in. There we go. We'll execute that. We're going to make our change here. It's going to be 390 for our altitude. And our cost index is going to be, our reserves are going to be 0.9 of a ton. That's all in. Transition altitude 6,000 feet is fine, and we're all good there. Pop out, and we will come into our calculator and get our performance information. So 27 left. We'll bring in the information we've got there, import our weights and everything from the aircraft since that's all loaded in, and we'll get the weather, and we will do our calculations. All right, so it wants us doing a TO2 departure with a cell temperature of 41 degrees. That's going to give us a climb 1 profile. Get the weather in. It's 190 at 16. That's the winds on the runway. Come back over here now. It's going to be a flaps 5. Get our trim in, and we check our V speeds now of 132, 133, 138, 132, 133, and 138 is set. So that's all that done. We would get our clearance now, but ATC is offline, so we're going to treat ourselves as self-cleared. We're going to set our transponder to 1000. Transponder is set to 1000, and we do have our departure and everything already all set in. So current weather, let's grab that from the interwebs. Bit of a low pressure. So as you can see there, we are sitting currently at a baro of 0982. So we'll get that put in. 0982 is set. Transponder set 1000. Fueling, loading, and boarding is coming along. Takeoff data is all set. Popping up top, we'll put it in our 39,000 foot cruise altitude. That is set, and our landing elevation, in case we have to, or when we get to our destination, it's 166 feet. So we'll go to 200 feet on that. And we can pop down now and set our MCP. So initial speed V2 plus 10 is 148. Runway heading here at Heathrow is going to be 269. It's set. We're going to go up to our 39,000 feet. And that is now set as well. All right, let's just pop all the way up top. We can do our final tests. There's our Mach speed warnings. We'll do our stick shakers. Stick shakers are done. We'll pop down here now. We'll do our in-op test. That's all good. Do our fire warning test. It's all good. Do our test here. The number 2. All right, and we'll do the final test down here, our system test. While that's happening, we can get ourselves set up.
Pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low, airspeed low.
We're gonna have them pull the doors, or pull the stairs. Sorry. And the back. Come over here to Roger's side. To release the ground power while they're doing it, and we'll get the stairs released out the front. Pull the chocks away as well while they're doing that. And we'll make sure she's all buckled up. There's the rear stairs coming away, front stairs coming away. And chocks have been removed. So another check, still no ground up. So we're going to come down now to our radios. 122.8 on Unicom. And 121.5 on COM2, that's our guard channel.
Civil traffic, Heathrow traffic, 911 uniform. We are also on the 27 right, 15 miles.
I will pull that so we can listen to it, and we are pretty good for our pushback. So we're going to come out here. We're going to push tail to our right. That'll put us up here. We're going to be facing south, and 27 runway is just over here where we're going.
So we'll line up behind the landing aircraft on 27 right, Steve 115.
All right, so let's come down here. We're going to go to our ground. We're going to prep for our push. Make sure our flight directors are on. Radios are set, doors are closed, ground equipment is clear, chocks are removed. We have push to start clearance. We're going to come up here, we'll turn the collision light on, and we'll get the other fuel pumps up and running. We're also going to make sure our logo light is on as it's getting dark. Do you want to show off the brand? Kevin, as your prep's going, I'm going to push.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, should get the tug coming in now.
Heathrow traffic, Stupid 105, taxiing on Bravo, held upon Alpha 1, runway 27 right, Heathrow.
So we just got some broken clouds in the area. We'll turn the weather radar on when we get down to the other end. Not worried about terrain, it is pretty flat out here.
Start 536 after the 777 behind us, Heathrow traffic.
Heathrow traffic, Stupid 541 Alpha, vacated runway 27 left.
There's the
Heathrow
lift.
traffic, Silver 911 uniform, fully established on the LS 27 left, 8 miles final.
Heathrow traffic, Stephen 1, Delta, take off runway 27 right.
And we're going to go nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Heathrow traffic, Skyways 237, stand 218. Push and start onto Kilo, facing south.
Heathrow traffic, Stupid 541, attack stand 540 via Alpha and Charlie.
All right, we are pushing back, so we're going to turn off the packs. And we're going to crank engine number 2. Engine 2 is cranking. And fuel on. Don't need that anymore. We can bring our map back. There's Kevin over there.
Stupid 105, change plan, taxiing onto Alpha, holding point Alpha 3, runway 27 right, Heathrow.
Heathrow traffic, Stupid 16, taxi stand via
Good
Bravo
start.
Charlie.
Cranking engine number 1.
What is 554?
And adding fuel. Fuel flow, EGT is rising, N1 is rising. There's the line.
Super, established 27 left, 9 miles.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And we have good engine starts.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking the
All right, so engine generators 1 and 2 coming on. Engine 1 and 2 start switch is now to continuous. Oh, except for the little sim freeze here. Still got sound, so as I always find, sound is good. Just got to give it a second. There we go. So generators are on. Start switches 1 and 2 are over to continuous. Probe heat's coming up on both sides. Engine anti-ice not required. Engine 1 and 2 bleeds are On packs, left and right to auto. Recirculation fans, left and right to auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed is off. APU is off. Working our way down to here. Flaps 5 for takeoff. Are set and in transit. Trim, we want 5 units, maybe just a hair over.
Stewart 189, pushing to 532, facing north of Bravo.
There we go. Flight control check, over to our systems page. Full left, full right, center, full forward, full back, center, left rudder, right rudder, centered. Engine instruments, quick scan, everything is looking good. We'll bring the information up top. LNAV, VNAV are both armed. Auto throttle on. Warning recall is clear. Taxi light is on. Auto brakes. RTO, there's the flag and the boost. We're going to quickly pop up top, kill the dome. We're walking away. We are ready to taxi. Heathrow area traffic, Skyways 237 on Kilo, taxiing 27 left via Kilo Alpha, holding short of November Bravo 2 Whiskey. All right, brakes released. And away we go. So the first one we're going to come up to is Bravo. It's not the one we want. We want Alpha. We are going to watch for traffic coming up from this way. You have landing, looks like a landing British Airways coming in. Nothing over there. There's a couple aircraft down there, a little bit further.
Uniform lining up runway 27 right, flight Alpha 3.
It's the British Airways landing. And we're not going that far down this way. It'll be the second taxiway, and there's no traffic.
Taxiing Alpha 1.
Oh, looks like Heathrow approach has just come online.
Heathrow traffic speedbird 726 Papa, stand 515, pushback stand 515. Facing north. Heathrow traffic.
Traffic
119730.
Position. I'm right behind you. I'm passing left to right, just right now behind you.
Yeah, no problem, we see you.
Thanks.
The traffic shuffle 60 and then heading 265, kind of in front of Tango.
The heading's correct, but descend flight level 80.
80 for Tango.
Speedbird 112 on Alpha, no sorry, Mike for Alpha 1.
Speedbird 112 Heathrow, hello, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1 for 112.
Good evening, Speedbird 105 with you, just approaching Alpha 3.
So 105 Heathrow, hello, squawk 6377.
Alright, let's get the brakes on.
Speedbird 105.
Heathrow, good evening, Finnair 438 Bravo.
Finnair 438 Heathrow, hello, stay position.
We are on Bravo right now, short of November 3.
Finnair 438, roger, continue Bravo to hold at Titan.
Continue Bravo, hold Titan, Finnair 438.
Right, hello, Spear 189, just start taxiing on Alpha.
Speed 189, hello, taxi Alpha to hold Pluto.
Alpha for Pluto, Speed 189.
And direct to Speed 15 Kilo on Bravo for taxi.
Speed 15 Kilo, Heathrow, hello, taxi Bravo to hold Titan.
Bravo, hold Titan, Speed 15 Kilo.
Scandinavian 44 Tango, left turn now, heading 200 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 982 hectopascals.
Descend 5,000 feet and heading to 00, QNH 0982, Scandinavian 4 Tango.
So, 6 Alpha Charlie, left turn now, heading 3, make it 030.
Great, now I gotta try to get in here and talk to this guy.
4,000 feet, QNH 982 hectopascal.
Left heading 030 down to 4,000 QNH 982 hectopascals. Thank you.
Heathrow approach, Lufthansa 167 on 10,000 feet.
Lufthansa 167, Heathrow Director, hello, hold at Lambourne, delays less than 5 minutes, descend flight level 90.
Okay, descend flight level 90 and hold at Lambo, is that correct?
Hey, firm, hold at Lambourne.
We'll hold at Lambo, you on left turns or standard?
Standard left turns as per the chart, please.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Kilo 733 Charlie, descending to flight level 70, is AC21 with information Alpha on board.
733 Charlie, Heathrow, hello, squawk 6732, hold at Bergen, delays less than 5, descend flight level 80.
Squawk 6732, hold at Bergen and descend to flight level 80, speedo 733 Charlie.
Heathrow Director, Skyways 237, holding short 27 left at November Bravo 2 Whiskey.
Skyways 237, Heathrow, hello, you've taxied to the landing runway, but that's not a problem, I can get you off there. Are you set up for Brooklands Park 7 Foxtrot departure?
We're set up on the 7 Golf. Do you want me to switch over?
Sorry, it's a Brooklands Park 7 Golf for you from 27 left, have you got that?
Yep, that's what we're set up for.
Roger, Skyways 237 and squawk 4233.
4233 for Skyways 237.
Scandinavian 44 Tango, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn right heading 240 degrees, establish localizer 27 left.
Descend 4,000 feet, turn right.
Alright, position lights, taxi lights, runway, turn off lights, surround transponder is...
With 6 Alpha Charlie, reduce speed now 180 knots.
Set and squawking.
Speed 180, Speedbird 6 Alpha Charlie.
Total 3 Hotel, you've got 27 miles with 27 left, descend to altitude 4,000
Traffic
feet.
is up.
Correction, 982.
Clock is correct, and runway is
4,982.
identified.
Speedbird 112, it's Madrid for you, Goxie 2 Foxtrot, and set your squawk, please, 5423.
5423, Goxie. Good, 1-2.
Super 6 Alpha Charlie, left now, heading 360 degrees.
Left 360.
So I'm just waiting for the clearance to go.
Speedbird. Director, Speed 189, ground asked me to go over, do you want me to go? Speed 189, negative, you can maintain my frequency. Roger.
Sorry, could you just repeat the squawk first, Speed 112?
Speed 112, your squawk 524, correction, 5423.
5423, Speed 112, thanks.
And Finnair 438, sorry, took the wrong turn, we are now on Lima.
Finnair 438, not a problem, first right to hold Titan.
Right, hold Titan, Finnair 438.
Director, hello, Shuttle 7 Papa with you, with Alpha 320, just leveling off 150 inbound, stop it.
Shuttle 7 Papa, Heathrow Director, hello, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Shuttle 7 Papa.
Hey, Director, Lufthansa 167, just for curiosity, what's the FT for the hold?
Standby brake, Speedbird 6 Alpha Charlie, left 290 degrees, actually make it all the way around 240 degrees and establish localizer 27 left.
left 240, establish localizer 27 left, to be fair, 6 off the channel.
Shuttle 3 Hotel, your speed reducing now 180 knots, turn right, heading 210 degrees.
Speed 180, right turn 210, shuttle 3
Don't see him out there yet.
Scandinavian 44 Tango, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 27 left, your speed 180 knots or greater.
180 knots, descend 3,000 feet, include ILS 27 left, clearing to Tango.
Heathrow approach, Oscar material 1, flight level 150, inbound Bovington.
The station calling your call sign.
Oscar material 1.
Oscar Romeo 01, Heathrow director, hello, descend flight level 90 and leave Bovington heading 120 degrees.
Leave Bovington to 120 degrees, descend flight level 090. Oscar Romeo 01.
So 112, thanks for your patience. Tower's now online if you want to contact them for departure, 118505.
118505, thank you.
All stations, all stations. Heathrow Tower is now online, so if you are at a holding point for either 27 left or 27 right, contact them, call sign only, 118505.
All right, 118505.
Then further with the glide path for 27 left.
Descend 3,000 and further with the glide, 27 left, to be fair,
Scandinavian.
Roger, thanks. Tower for now, 438. Roger, thanks. Speed on at 9, confirm your squawk code.
We weren't issued one, we were taxiing before director logged on.
Alright, speed on at 9, cleared Newark, Compton 3 Foxtrot, squawk 6012.
Compton 3 Fox 6012, we can take out 4 if it helps.
Heathrow Tower, Skyways 237.
Thanks. Anyone who's waiting to call the frequency, just monitor, please don't check in. Speedbird 105, round 3, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 190
Looks like
degrees,
we got 2 waiting out there.
Alpha 3, 27 right, clear takeoff, speed 105.
2 coming in.
Scandinavian 44 Tango, establish localizer, ILS runway 27 left.
Skinner 44 Tango, Heathrow Tower, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 190, 14 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27 left.
British Airways is pretty close behind that Scandinavian there. Kevin, you taxiing yet, or are you still on the stand?
Heathrow Tower, good evening, to speed by 726, Papa taxiing via Alpha to Pluto.
Roger.
I see a third one lined up there. This is the problem when you have the controllers come online at a busy airport that had no control. They get busy and they got to sort everything out.
9 behind departing company 777s at Alpha 4, line up runway 27 right behind.
Behind the company triple, line up by Alpha 4 behind, Steers 185.
Yeah, got 3 inbound.
Finnair 438, you're on the frequency.
Looks like we're going to get a fourth one coming in as well.
Finnair 438, squawk 7274.
No, he's going to London City.
7274, Finnair 438. Speedbird 189 from Alpha 4, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 14 knots.
From Alpha 4, clear takeoff, Speed 189.
Speedbird 105, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
19730, speed 105, good evening.
Speedbird 76 Papa, taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 3.
Alpha hold Alpha 3, Speedbird 76 Papa.
Finnair 438, second left, hold Alpha 2.
Oh.
Left hold Alpha 2, Finnair 438.
Turn nose off.
Tower, hello, shuttle 3 hotel.
Shuttle 3 Hotel Tower, continue approach.
Okay, 3 hotel.
I got a nice view here.
Tower 4, Finnair 438, just to confirm, it's the Brookman Park 7 Foxtrot departure?
Finnair 438, were you not cleared earlier?
No, we haven't been cleared, Finnair 438.
Roger, cleared Bergen, Bruno Spike 7 Foxtrot, and what's the score you have set now?
Finnair 438, cleared Bergen, Brookman Park 7 Foxtrot departure, score 7274.
Correct. Speed 76 Papa via Alpha 3, line up 27 right.
27 right, Speedbird 76 Papa.
Speed 4, Christian 4 Alpha Tango, vacate right, no delay.
Okay, now right, so it's going over for Tango.
Speedbird 6 Alpha Charlie, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 19014 knots.
Clear to land 27, that's Speedbird 6 Alpha Charlie.
Scandinavian 4 Tango, taxi right Bravo, contact Heathrow ground 121 decibel.
We should get our taxi out after he comes in.
Right from Bravo in contact, ground on 121.705.
Speedbird 76 Papa, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 14 knots.
Clear takeoff 27 right, Speedbird 76 Papa.
Finnair 438 behind departing, Bruce Airways A320 via Alpha 2, line up, runway 27 right behind.
Behind departing traffic via Alpha 2, runway 27 right, line up and wait behind Finnair 438.
Speedbird 15 kilo left Alpha, hold Alpha 2.
So this is Shuttle 3 Hotel
left,
coming in.
2.
Second left, full Alpha 2, 315 kilo.
Speed 189 at 4000.
Speedbird 189, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
4973, Speed 189.
A320.
Speedbird 6 Alpha Charlie, turn left Alpha.
So we should get
Heathrow ground
our
121.705.
pull out, line up and wait.
Shuttle 3 Hotel, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 19014 knots.
27 left, clear land, shuttle 3 hotel.
Finnair 438, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 19014 knots.
27 right, clear for takeoff, Finnair 438.
Oh yeah.
Scandinavian 520, you're on the frequency.
Sorry, you had a fueling problem, eh? I've got a can't get out on the runway problem.
Scandinavian 520.
Speedbird 726 Papa, passing 1900.
Speed 76 Papa, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
119.73, just Speedbird 726 Papa. Have a good day, bye.
Speed 15 kilo, should discard. Speedbird 112, line up runway 27 right.
Line up 27 right, if you're 112.
Come on, you gonna get me out of here or what?
Finnair 438, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
Director 119.730, Finnair 438, flight.
Speedbird 112, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 14 knots.
Clear for takeoff to 10 right, 0112 back.
Speedbird 733 Charlie.
Oh, come on.
Speed 733 Charlie, Heathrow Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach 27 left, Speedbird 733 Charlie.
Skyways 237, are you on the frequency?
Skyways 237.
Skyways 237, roger. I don't think I'm going to be able to get you off 27 left, so by November Bravo 2 Whiskey, enter runway 27 left. Vacate at November Bravo 2 Echo, taxi Alpha, hold Saturn.
Roger, via November Bravo 2 Whiskey, enter 27 left, vacate November Bravo 1 Echo. Can you give me the rest of that, please?
Skyways 237 negative, fly November Bravo 2 Echo to vacate, and then taxi Alpha, hold Saturn.
Roger, November Bravo 2 Echo to vacate, and then Alpha hold at Saturn for Skyways 237.
Speedbird 112, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
All right.
119.720, 112 back.
Speedbird 15 kilo, via Alpha 2, line up runway 27 right.
Left wait, runway 27 right, 015 kilo.
That's shuttle.
So we're going to loop around to the left, and we're going up to Saturn.
Shark 3 Hotel, contact ground 121.705.
121.705, thanks very much, Shuttle 3 Hotel.
Alright, we're going to follow this up to Saturn. I'm going to reprogram in for the Foxtrot departure.
Heathrow Tower, Lufthansa 167.
Standby brakes, Speedbird 733 Charlie, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 190 degrees, 14 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27 left, Speedbird 733 Charlie.
Speedbird 15 kilo, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 14 knots.
Clear to takeoff 27 right, 015 kilo.
Shuttle 8 Yankee.
Shuttle 8 Yankee, Heathrow Tower, roger. Lufthansa 167 Heathrow Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, Lufthansa 167.
Skyways 237, you're re-cleared to Bergen on the Brooklands Pike 7 Foxtrot departure off 27 right.
Roger, re-clear 27 right on the BBK 7 Foxtrot departure for Skyways 237. Or...
Correct.
Alright, let's get index. No, let's go to our initialization and one limits. That's good. These speeds are re-entered.
Shuttle 8 Yankee, hold Alpha 4.
Hold Alpha 4, Shuttle 8 Yankee.
Speedbird 15 Kilo, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
119.730 to 15 Kilo, right.
Speedbird 733 Charlie, taxi left Alpha, contact Heathrow Ground 121.705.
Left Alpha and 121.705, Speedbird 733 Charlie.
Heathrow Tower, Oscar Mr. 1, intercepting localizer, 7 BME, Oscar Mr. 1.
Oscar Mr. 1, Heathrow Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, Oscar Mr. 1.
Lufthansa 167, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 190
Alright,
degrees.
this is Saturn coming up.
27 left, clear on Lufthansa 167.
Skyways 237, taxi first right, then left, hold Alpha 2.
Roger, first right, then left, hold Alpha 2, Skyways 237. Oh, this is fun. Did you get a refuel, Kevin?
Shuttle 8 Yankee from Alpha 4, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 1 knots.
From Alpha 4, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, Shuttle 8 Yankee.
Truck disconnected. The fuel truck? Oh, God.
Lufthansa 167, second right onto Bravo, contact Heathrow Ground 121.705.
Over the ground and second right on Bravo, Lufthansa 167.
Oscar Romeo Sierra 1, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 190 degrees, 1 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27 left, Oscar Mr. 1.
Skyways 237 via Alpha 2, line up runway 27 right.
Via Alpha 2, line up 27 right for Skyways 237.
Shuttle 7 Papa.
Oh, you had to go back to the stand?
Shuttle 7 Papa, Heathrow Tower, continue approach.
How did the ATC guys take that? All right, we're on the runway. We're lined up. All right, landing lights are on, turn off lights are on. That's all good. We're all good up there. We're transponding. We're squawking. We got the next frequency dialed in. We are good to go.
Shuttle 8 Yankee, contact Heathrow
that's
Director,
good.
119.730.
19730, Shuttle 8 Yankee, good evening.
All right, clock is running.
Oscar Romeo Sierra 1, continue down Echo.
Continue down Echo, Oscar Romeo 1.
Oscar Romeo Sierra 1, taxi Echo Golf Foxtrot, stand 340 left.
Taxi Echo Golf Foxtrot, stand 340 left, Oscar Romeo 1.
Skies 237, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 190 degrees, 14 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 27 right, Skyways 237. All right, engines to
Oscar
40%.
Romeo 1, Heathrow ground's just restarting, but monitor their frequency 121.705.
Going to 121.705,
Brakes released.
Oscar Romeo 1, thanks.
Tower Seabird 1 on your right.
And away we go. Oh.
Correction, speed 19 X-ray, Heathrow Tower, continue approach.
Continue Seabird 1 on your right.
Check.
And the 6-4, please.
Speed 642, Heathrow Tower, roger, brake, shell 7 Papa, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 190 degrees,
Ooh, it's a
14 knots.
crosswind there.
Clear to land 27 left, Shuttle 7 Papa.
Positive rate of climb.
Shuttle
Gear
8, yeah, Yankee, if I haven't already, contact Heathrow Director 119.730.
Bumpy, bumpy.
Skies 237, contact Heathrow Director 119.730, good day.
119730, Skyways 237, good day. Heathrow Director, Skyways 237 with you, climbing through 3000.
Skyways 237, Heathrow Director, hello, maintain 6,000 feet upon reaching.
Maintain 6,000 upon reaching, Skyways 237.
Egypt Air 777, you got 29 miles for 27 left, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 982 hectopascal.
29 miles till from left, descend and maintain 5,000, QNH 982 east stage.
All right, go at 6,000 feet. Coming in.
Shuttle 8 Yankee, resume my navigation, direct Woburn.
Navigation, direct Woburn, Shuttle 8 Yankee.
Shuttle 8 Yankee, thanks. Continue with Unicom, bottom 22.8, bye-bye.
Unicom for Shuttle 8 Yankee, good evening.
The VNAV back on, everything kicked off on me. Much better.
Skyways 237, turn right, heading 020 degrees, climb now, flight level 140.
Right turn 020 and climbing to flight level 140, Skyways 237.
Egypt Air 777, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, establish the localizer, runway 27 left, and then descend with the glide path.
4,000 and then established, and then descend with the glide path, 8
Why am I not going up? All right, let's do it this way. Let's turn some of this stuff off.
Traffic.
I don't know where that speed restriction has come in on. Oh, that was a little hectic. Taking us off. I think he's trying to get us around some of that traffic out there. All right, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Logo lights off. Wing lights off.
Skyways 2370, navigation direct to Brooklands Park.
Roger, on navigation direct to Brooklyn Park for Skyways 237. Alright, let's get down here.
Egypt Air 777, continue approach your number 1 for 27 left, contact Heathrow Tower, call sign only, 118.505. Good night.
Number 1, Heathrow Tower, 118.505, cotton only, bye-bye. Good day.
And Heathrow Direct, hello with you, passing 025.
Station calling, call sign.
Apologies, it's 642.
642, Heathrow Direct, for hello, climb now, flight level 170.
X170, 642.
Skyways 237, you can actually make an own navigation direct to Digsu, that's Delta India Golf Sierra uniform.
Roger, direct Digsu for Skyways 237.
Skyways 237, nothing further for you, continue with Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
And over to 1228 for Skyways 237, good day. Alright, so there's that. We're going to climb all the way up to .390.
304 with you, flight level 160.
304, Heathrow Director, hello. You can descend flight level 90 and turn left, heading 245 degrees.
90, turn left, heading 245.
And 122, oops, 8. All right, well, that was an interesting departure. All right, so we're on LNAV, VNAV. We're back on course, back on track. Fortunately, we used up a little bit of fuel as we were sitting there burning. But we finally got out and on our way. As mentioned, we are climbing up now. And hopefully everything is good from here on out. Let's take a look up at Bergen, see what's happening there. So all the ATC is up. And 31 arrivals, 30 departures. Looks like we're going to hit Stavanger or Polaris control. And then it'll be into Bergen approach. So we're looking good. So we'll get ourselves set up for the frequencies. Polaris control. 120650. And let's just grab the ATIS here. Runway 17 ILS Whiskey, that's what we dialed in. Transition level 90. Bit of clouds, low temperature. All right, it's nothing else really major. So could be the west approach. That could be 121,000, or we could be on 118,850, depending on who we get. Of course, then we have Tower and 121.9. Oh, sorry, 119. 119100, and then ground is 121,900. All right, so we're a little ways to go before we get there, and just checking routing. Should be outside. Yeah, I think we're just outside of that other control area, but we'll see. All right, we're over. I think this is Kent or East Anglia? I can never remember those two. Yeah, it's always that way. Why is my chat window over there? Oh no, that's the right spot. Alright, at least we're en route anyway. As you can see, we're heading up here, up towards Norwich. And then we'll be heading out over the North Sea. A little bit of weather in the area. A lot of clouds reported up in the Bergen area with a bit of a crosswind again. We'll see how we do as we come in there for landing. Should be good. But there's 30,000 feet, slowly working our way up to 39,000. Let me know when you're taxiing out. So I can try to keep a track of where you are. Got fairly quiet flight up here.
Traffic. Traffic.
Well, there's the traffic in front of us. We're climbing. It's all good. It's about 3,000 feet left to go. Top of climb is in about 18 miles. Let's see. SAS 520. Oh, still not up yet. Well, I'm over the water. We've passed the coastline. Oh, there's the sunset. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see any northern lights. Oh, that'll be interesting. Sure if I got a couple outside views set up. You got that sunset, just picking up the faint bit of sunset there. As we come up to our cruise altitude of 390. And we got a bit of a tailwind, so that's not bad. So we'll dial in Polaris control. It looks like that will be the first one we come across. That is going to be 120650. $328 miles to top of descent, so about 45 minutes. Yeah, not a lot to see at the moment. It's fairly quiet. I'll leave you with this view for a few minutes. I'm just going to go get something to drink, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see what Scottish wants here. 135530.
50 knots, Honeycomb to Charlie.
135. .530.
Can you turn right now, heading 020 degrees, center altitude 3,000 feet, cleared RS runway 06.
Ooh, everybody's coming up. North
Handoy
London.
2437, clear to land, surface wind is 05 degrees, 5 knots.
W26, clear to land, Honda 2437.
721 Golf, report your passing altitude.
Passing, apologies, 2000.
721 Golf, thank you, climb now, flight level 170.
Climb now, flight level 170, speed 21 Golf.
Blue Max 296 Zulu, speed 180 knots, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Altitude 3,000 feet, speed 20 knots, Blue Max 296 Zulu.
Shuttle 8 Yankee, you have 35 track miles, landing runway 06, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 972 hectopascals.
4,000 feet, QNH 972, Shuttle 8 Yankee.
Scottish Blue Max 44 Tango Charlie, ready in sequence to Edinburgh.
Blue Max 44 Tango Charlie, Scottish Control, Roger, break. Blue Max 4 Quebec Bravo, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
No, you go lie down, Molly.
Blue Max 296 Zulu, turn right heading 020 degrees, cleared RLS, runway 06.
Go lie down.
020 degrees, cleared RLS 06, Blue Max 296 Zulu.
Easy 127 X-ray, descent altitude 2,000 feet, cleared RLS, runway 05.
Oh, but there's that cloud and storms coming up.
2,000 feet, clear to the ILS 05.
Scottish Control, Skyways 237 with you, flight level 390.
Skyways 237, Scottish Control, Roger.
Scottish Control, 8818 with you, flight level 90, inbound to Pepod.
Easy 818, Scottish Control, thank you, climb flight level 250.
Flight level 250, easy 818.
Alright, so the next waypoint I'm heading to, Aladi, seems to be the boundary between
Scottish Control, Delta 50.
Polaris Control and Scottish Control.
Delta 50, Papa, climb flight level 330.
Level 330, Delta 50, Papa.
86-8 Whiskey Uniform, turn left heading 275.
Left 275 at 86, 8 Whiskey Uniform.
Right, 4 Alpha Mike, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, 4 Alpha Mike.
Easy 127 X-ray, clear to land, the surface wind is calm.
Surface wind calm, clear to land.
Alright, so those delays on the ground at Heathrow haven't
behind the
affected
landing
us too
company,
much.
737-800, fire Alpha 1, line up runway 06 behind.
Yeah, I was seeing that a whole bunch of ATCs come online now.
Blue Max 296 Zulu, speed
I guess
160
heading into the after work hours, everyone's coming online.
Blue Max 296 Zulu.
Blue Max 4, Quebec Bravo, runway 06, you are clear to land, the surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots.
Clear to land 06, Blue Max 4, Quebec Bravo.
Ryder 4 Alpha Mike, leave Tartan heading 280 degrees.
Leave Tartan 280, Ryder 4 Alpha Mike.
Shuttle 8 Yankee, speed 180 knots, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
180 knots, 3,000 feet, Shuttle 8 Yankee.
So we're currently set up for the ILS Whiskey, runway 17,
Android 2437, thank you,
on
contact
the
ground 121,
ALUV to an
755.
approach,
or
arrival, and the approach is going in through NEPAM.
Easy 68 Whiskey Uniform, landing runway 05, you have
Just making my
3
notes.
track miles, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH is 9071 hectopascal.
See if there's any changes here. Bergen, information Juliet. Still 17.
Shuttle Yankee, turn right heading 020 degrees, cleared
Still a
RLS,
bunch of clouds. Still windy. Alright, should be interesting.
Skipper 21 Golf, climb flight level 220.
220, Super 21 Golf.
Bluemax 44 Tango Charlie, clear takeoff runway 06, the surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots.
Specific clear takeoff, Bluemax 44 Tango Charlie.
So 48 minutes since we rolled, and we started our
121755, cheers mate.
push back an hour and 21 minutes ago. So yeah, we were almost half an hour on the ground at Heathrow, moving around.
Emirates 9935, Scottish on frequency.
SAS 5. Oh, there you are, Kevin. Yeah, I see you. You're just about to cross over the coastline there.
Scottish Emirates 9935.
Emirates 9935, Scottish, good evening. Bluemax 296 Zulu, the surface wind 050 degrees at 5 knots, runway 06, you are clear to land.
Just land to the 6, look back. 6 just heads up, we had a 38 knots, no after that, 2000.
296 Zulu, roger. Break shuttle Yankee, speed 16 over knots until 4 DME.
Right, so we're going to do a reading of the arrival.
Scottish Control is 619 Tango, holding short of Alpha 1, running 06 Edinburgh.
619 Tango, Scottish Control, thank you. Behind the landing, Ryanair 737-800, line up, promise 06, fire Alpha 1 behind.
Behind landing, runway, line up, 78, I'm lining up and waiting 06 to 619 Tango.
There are some holds.
Line up 4 Alpha, Mike, turn left heading 260 degrees.
Hopefully we won't need them.
Left 260, right F4 Alpha Mike.
Airport elevation 166.
After 2,200 feet, Bluemax 44 Tango Charlie.
Bluemax 44 Tango Charlie, thanks. Climb now, flight level 190, upon passing altitude 4,000
Not
feet.
expecting visual approach given the cloud layers.
Climb now, flight level 190,
and we're going to be flying up the coast, arcing in, and then coming in over the valleys there.
After 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, radar heading 190 degrees.
So popping down, if we look at our legs.
This will take you outside of controlled airspace, it'll be a deconfliction service.
Decompression outside.
IRLOB 8,000.
Scottish Ryanair
at 220 or below.
280.
On a 750 Scottish Control, thank you. In pit 1 Echo arrival.
In pit 1 Echo
Leave
arrival.
him above 4, yeah, that's all good.
Easy, 619 Tango, runway 06, clear for takeoff. The surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots.
Please take off 06 is 619 Tango.
Easy, 68 Whiskey Uniform,
Right, everything is looking good.
2086 at Whiskey Uniform.
A little bit of heavier weather coming up.
Track miles, landing runway 06, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 972 hectopascals.
You can see where we are. We're going to come up to Norway, fly up along the line, loop around, come back in, landing on runway 17 in Bergen. Been to Bergen? Lovely place. Was there in July.
Fly radar heading 095.
It was July last year. Fantastic. So we're going to start getting ready, get our information plugged in, so that we are good to go.
The Makut 2 Bravo arrival for Birmingham.
So we're going to pull up the approach, which is the
ILS
Whiskey.
Backup 2 Bravo arrival at Birmingham.
EG68 Whiskey Uniform, turn right heading 080 degrees,
Alright,
so
runway 05. Nav 1 VOR is going to be 1099.
Shuttle Lake Yankee, runway 04,
Nav 2 is going to be the FLS VOR 11555.
EC818, contact London Control, frequency 133.705.
133.705.
So it wants us to head out on the 170.
London on frequency. Fly 1 Alpha, thank you. Behind the landing,
the missed approach will be fly heading
20, fire Alpha 1, line up 065.
Our radio 170 off the FLS until Unzil and continue to climb to 3000. Expect entering hold at 3,000. That's fine.
Structure to low altitude Alpha, would you fly level 370?
We got that in. Runway heading is 170, so we're going to dial that in over here. So 170 is now on a course for nav 1. And we can pop down and put in our fixes. It's going to be ENBR.
Easy 619, Tango 3000.
619 Tango, thank you. Climb now, flight level 160.
160.
You got stepped on, Kevin.
The station calling in at flight level 310.
350.
Scandinavian 520. Scandinavian 520, Scottish Control, roger.
25 miles, so that's our fixes in. So that is all set up there. We're also going to do a flaps 40 landing.
ET68 Whiskey Uniform, runway 05.
And we'll put the minimums in as well while we're here. So it's going to be a Cat 1. Now our ceiling reports on the weather is 5,000 feet, so that's not going to be an issue. So we'll set it up for a Cat 1. That's going to be 370 feet for Category C aircraft. And there
50 Papa, climb flight level
370 is set.
Level 350, Delta 50.
Flight 750, when ready, descend flight level 180.
Okay, when ready, descend flight
So
level
84 miles to go to our top of descent.
Right at 4 Alpha Mike, turn right heading
40 miles to go until the
on the localizer,
airspace border, so we should get kicked over in the next 20 to 30 miles.
Heading again, 4 Alpha Mike.
Right at 4 Alpha Mike, turn left heading 030 degrees. Press right.
030 degrees when established, descend with the climb, right at 4 Alpha Mike.
Right at 4 Alpha Mike, sorry, it's right 030.
Right 060, 4 Alpha Mike.
Fly 11 Alpha, clear takeoff runway 06, the surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots. Lima 4 for Tango Charlie, clear to enter controlled airspace on heading 095, climb flight level 270.
Goes into controlled airspace,
You can
flight level.
Well, you can't see, but I can see the line of aircraft coming in, getting ready to land in Bergen.
Olympic 883, contact London Control.
There's a lot of aircraft heading in, a lot of aircraft heading out. Once again, on the charts there now, 36 arrivals, 50 departures out of Bergen, so airspace is going to be busy. Not sure what gate we're going to get either.
Scottish, very good evening, Golf Papa Tango Delta Alpha.
Got Papa Tango Delta Alpha, Scottish, good evening, pass your message.
Got Papa Tango Delta Alpha with the training flight. We're at Papa 28 Alpha on the General Aviation at Aldergrove. 2+0 with 5 hours of fuel. Requesting taxi for a flight as per flight plan.
Golf Papa Tango Delta Alpha, roger. Let me just get the ground layout up. Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 25, fire Alpha.
Alpha 1, runway 25, and we'll be ready to copy the after departure instructions whenever you're ready, Golf Papa Tango Delta Alpha.
Golf Delta Alpha, roger. Skyway is 237, contact Polaris, frequency 120.650.
Over to 120.650 for Skyways 237. G'day. All right.
Flyer 11 Alpha, report your passing altitude.
So we're going to go 120.650. I'm going to tune in 121. .000, which is the approach, which I think we're going to get, but we'll listen in. As we come in. And 120.650. Polaris Control, this is Skyways 237 with you, flight level 39015 from Alati.
Skywest 237 Polaris Control, good evening, you're identified, report your Mach number.
We are Mach 0.78.
Skywest 237, Roger, reduce to Mach decimal 76 or less.
Reducing Mach 0.76 for Skyways 237.
Polaris, good day, Finnair 31, flight 3264-320.
Bergen Event 3421.
So we're starting to look at being slotted in here, so he's got us slowing down a little bit.
127, Finnair 381, Polaris, good evening, clear pace 3 November arrival. Descent flight level 100.
Finnair 31, descending to flight level 100 and the PSO 3 November weather.
All right, you can see more weather over Bergen area. So that's what we're going to be flying into.
Polaris Control, very good evening with 8411 with you, climbing flight level 170.
Weather 8411 Polaris Control, good evening.
All right, there's our turn at Aladi. We're heading to Aluva, which is that hold point. Again, hopefully we won't need it. Just tracking inbound traffic. Looks like we're going to slot in behind a 737-800 out of Gatwick. Not sure the airline, NOZ. Looks like he's going to come in ahead of us, and then we're going to slot in behind him.
With our 8411, proceeded direct Utsbeg. Expect the RMP Zulu runway 10.
RP Zulu runway 10 and direct Utwig with 841.
With our 8411, just confirm it's Utsbeg. Oscar Tango, Bravo, India Golf.
Utwig with 841.
All right, so 33 miles to the top of the destination weather. We can come in here, see if there is an update. Winds are 7 knots down to 070. We are still showing runway 17 in use. So we're going to have a slight tailwind, but the wind is dropping. 10 miles of visibility. Ceiling's gone up to 6,000 feet. We've got a bunch of layers of scattered clouds in the area. Barrow is 098. 0980 is set.
Thank you.
We are looking good there.
That's going to be the RMP Zulu, runway 10.
RP Zulu 1.
Arrival data is all set. Landing altitude is set 200 feet. Radios are set. Localizing frequency of 109.9 is set.
With 237, cleared Aluva to November arrival. Then ready to send flight level 180.
Roger, cleared on the Aluv to November arrival. And what was that descent clearance to?
Then ready, flight level 180.
Roger, 1 ready, flight level 180, Skyways 237. All right, so we're going to come up here, 180.
Scan Raymond 2865, contact Polaris Control at 127.250. Good evening.
127.
There, 237.
Very much. Good evening.
That's my reminder. Course is set. We have the missed approach course and everything set in there. Engine anti-ice, not yet. We'll watch for clouds as we come in. Warning recall is set. MCP altitude has been reset. Altimeters are set 0980. Minimums are set 370. Approach missed approach has been brief. Auto brakes. We're going to go to auto brakes. Runway length is 9,800 feet, so that's not going to be an issue.
Nordic 15 uniform on conversion speed 3.
And we are good to start down on our descent.
On conversion speed 300 knots for grade.
14 miles to go. Come back to
Polaris Center, Lima, November.
80 miles there. There's the aircraft we're going to slide in behind.
0 inbound, go cap.
Lima, November, Tango Whiskey Alpha Polaris, good evening. Clear direct Ulvan.
Clear direct Ulvan, Lima Whiskey Alpha.
Alright, once we see that we're down into the clouds, we will put on the anti-ice. Temperatures are going to be in the freezing area,
5,000 feet.
so we'll just have to keep an eye on that.
5,000 km/h,
7 miles to go, and then we're going to head down. Alright, First Officer Molly's all comfortable and lying on the floor behind me, so she's happy with how the flight has gone. 3.1 tons of fuel. We should have 2.6 when we arrive at the airport. Alright. Let's see where we're headed. Retard, top of descent, and we are heading downwards.
Sweden 1454, taxi holding point runway 10 via Golf, and question Golf 5 and hold short runway 10.
Taxi the holding point runway 10 at Golf 5 Air Sweden 4154.
Well, he's growling. Not sure what she's hearing.
Good evening, Polaris Control. Scandinavian 412, requesting clearance to Bergen. Scandinavian 412, Polaris, good evening, number 1 for clearance. I call you back.
I don't know why that does that. We're descending down. It should know that we're in a descent profile now.
Polaris Control, good evening. Leipzig Air 1 to Echo Flight Level 380 inbound, respect.
Leipzig Air 1 to Echo Polaris Control, good evening. Cleared bound up to November arrival.
Bada to November arrival for Leipzig Air 1 to Echo.
I'll set that to 180. You can do what it wants with that information.
Skyway is 237. At conversion speed 270 knots or less.
On conversion 270 or less for Skyways 237. Which is good. Our conversion speed is 268.
Hello, Nordic 1244, passing the first level 175.
Nordic 1344, Blanche Control, good evening. Continue climb flight level 320.
Continuing flight level 320 for 1244.
If you've never been to Bergen, it's a beautiful city.
4154 via Golf 5, backtrack and line up to 10. Report ready for departure.
At Golf 5, backtrack runway 10, we'll report when ready for takeoff, airspeed 4154.
Finnair 381, contact flash on approach 121.0, good evening.
Finnair 381, 121, see ya.
Lima Whiskey Alpha, contact Polaris Control 127.250, good evening.
127.250 from the, yeah, good night.
Scanner Event 412, I have you clearance, report ready to copy.
Ready to copy, scanner Event 412.
Scanner Event 412, clear the Bergen Flensland by Aluva 1 Echo departure, runway 10. Initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 1253.
Squawk 1253, initial climb 6,000 feet, clear to Bergen via the Aluva 1 Echo departure, clear to runway 10.
Scanner Event 412, read back correct.
Little bit bumpy up here. We're gonna get the seatbelt signs which I had left on. Make sure they're on in the back.
Polaris Control, go efter Scandinavian 173, radio check.
Scanner 173, Polaris, good afternoon, 85.
Roger that.
Alright, we're below 30,000 feet.
Attica 12 Echo, proceed to direct Dipma, and when ready, descend flight level 180.
Direct Dipma and descending 18, when ready 180 for Leipzig 1.
Correct.
A little bit of speed
With
break out.
411, descend 3,000 feet, and via Otby, cleared for the RP Zulu, runway 10.
3,000 feet clear, RP Zulu 10, was that 4-1?
Oh yeah, it is bumpy here.
Uniform report, assigned speed to flash on approach and 121.0, good evening.
For the speed to flash on approach 121.0, Nordic 15 uniform, see up.
Skyways 237, same for you, report assigned speed to approach and 121.0, good evening.
121.0 for Skyways 237, good evening.
Center, very good evening, Nordic 1211 passing.
Get the tower, 11910.
Pleasant approach, good evening, Nordic 15 uniform, descending past for level 187, speed 300.
Nordic 15 uniform, flash on approach, hello, expect
tower.
Approach whiskey 17.
Roger, we'll accept the RLS whiskey 17, Nordic 15 uniform.
Scanner Event 4139er, clear direct Utbig, Oscar Tango Bravo India Golf.
And approach Skyways 237 with you descending through flight level 264, speed 270.
Skyways 237, flash on approach, hello, expect ILS approach whiskey 17.
Expecting ILS whiskey for 17, Skyways 237.
Scanner Event 4139er,
alright, we're gonna get the anti-ice on.
Golf.
We're going to be heading down
into
into some clouds. It's 25,000 feet.
Flash on approach, hello, Nordic 763, 3,000 for 6,000.
Nordic 763, flash on approach, hello, identified, count flight level 170.
170, Nordic 763.
Finnair 381, speed 250 knots or greater, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 980.
Finnair 381, speed 25 or greater, descending 7,000 feet, with QNH 980.
Flybird 22 Delta Lima, contact Bergen Tower, or Flesland Tower 119.1.
119.1, Cyber City Delta, thank you, bye bye.
Finnair 381, clear direct Gilva.
Finnair 381.
Alright, so we're going to go weather on that side, terrain on this side.
Nordic 15 uniform, descend flight level 100.
And for level 100, Nordic 15 uniform.
Keeping that speed down as we are in behind this guy here. We want to keep that spacing. And we're coming down, so let's get the dome lights off. There we go.
Finnair 381, contact director, call sign only, frequency 118, decimal 850.
Finnair 381, 118, 850, shalom.
I can see the lights of the guy ahead of us. And we get the weather off to our right here. It's departing traffic. So 119.1 is tower, and then 1219 will be ground.
Nordic 15 uniform, just checking, would you be interested in RMP Whiskey 17?
Okay, so we can take the RMP Whiskey 17, Nordic 15 uniform.
Just take a look at the chart first before you let me know.
Approach hello, citation 220 Bravo Alpha is 6,000.
Citation November 220, Bravo Alpha, flight on approach, hello, identified, climb flight level 170.
Level 170, Bravo Alpha.
Nordic 763, clear direct E-Putu.
Nordic 763, what was the weapon?
I think we'll stick with the ILS.
E-Putu, Echo Papa Oscar, Tango uniform.
Directed Putu for Nordic 763.
Nordic 763, contact now Polaris 127.650.
Polaris on 120.65. Thank you and bye bye.
Flashland.
Nordic 15 uniform A, we can take the Whiskey RMP approach 17.
Nordic 15 uniform, roger, speed 250 knots. I'll just double check. For now, descent 7,000 feet, QNH 980 and speed 250.
Roger, speed 250 and descend 7,000, QNH 980, Nordic 15 uniform.
Scandinavian 4139, my apologies. I should first send you over to Polaris and they'll let you know what to expect. I think you should expect the runway 10. I'm not sure what the active runway is. I would expect RMP Zulu. If you can double check that with Polaris 120.650. Bye-bye. Nordic 15 uniform, reduced speed 220 knots. Descend 5,000 feet.
Roger, reduce speed 220 knots, descend 5,000 feet, Nordic 15 uniform.
There's some weather ahead. Keeping me rather high here.
Nordic 15 uniform, turn left heading 315.
Roger, left heading 315, Nordic 15 uniform.
Nordic 15 uniform, thanks for being so accommodating, but I have to do a change of plans. I think I discovered the opportunity a little bit too late, so the ILS Whiskey 17. Vectors for ILS Whiskey 17, turn right heading 010.
Roger, no problem. Vectors for the ILS Whiskey 17, right heading 010, Nordic 15 uniform.
Nordic 15 uniform, speed 220 or greater is approved.
Roger, speed 220 greater approved, Nordic 15 uniform.
Skyways 237 descent, flight level 90.
Sending flight level 90, Skyways 237.
Nordic 15 uniform, continue right turn 025.
Roger, further right turn 025, Nordic 15 uniform.
Approach, Scandinavian 286, passing 5,100.
Scandinavian 286, Oslo approach. Whoa, not Oslo, my apologies. Flesland approach, hello at the right, climb flight level 170.
Climb flight level 170, Scandinavian 286.
Citation City Bravo Alpha, my apologies. You can continue your rocket climb with Polaris 120.650. Have a nice flight.
120.650, we'll see you for Bravo.
Trying to get back on profile here.
Nordic 15 uniform, contact director 118.850, call sign only. Thanks for the help.
Roger, to direct 118.850, call sign only, Nordic 15 uniform, see up.
Approach Coquel, midnight 7, 5,600, climbing 6,000.
Sounds like he wants 11.
Midnight 7, Flesland approach, hello, identified, climb flight level 170.
170, midnight 7.
118.850.
Clear direct.
Let's see.
Scandinavian 286, clear direct, GoCub.
That's Scandinavian 286. Scandinavian 286, direct, go cab.
Skyways 237, clear direct, Nepal, speed 250 or less. Skyways 237, clear direct, Nepal, speed 250 or less.
Roger, clear direct NEPAM, speed 250 or less, Skyways 237.
Skyways 237, thank you. Contact now, director 118.850, call sign only, goodbye.
Over to 118.850 for Skyways 237, good day.
Scandinavian 286, contact Polaris 120.650, bye-bye.
Director, Skyways 237.
Skyways 237, press on director, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 980.
Descend 4,000 feet, 0980 for Skyways 237.
Direct 15 uniform, heading 080.
Heading 080, Nordic 15 uniform.
15 uniform,
4,000 feet. Over to standard pressure.
Nordic 15 uniform, continue the right turn heading 09.
3,000 feet will be our intercept.
Roger, continue right turn heading 090, speed 200 knots, Nordic 15 uniform.
Skyways 237, turn left heading 020.
Left turn 020, Skyways 237.
Nordic 15 uniform, turn right heading 140, cleared ILS whiskey, runway 17.
Alright, let's get the lights on.
Turn right heading 140, clear for the ILS whiskey 17, Nordic 15 uniform.
Get those on. It's all good. Anti-ice is all on. We're into cloud. Let's go to 10 miles. We are picking up the localizer. We're coming around this traffic here. Got some rain. +4. Good icing, freezing conditions. We're gonna bring our speed back to 220.
Nordic 15 uniform, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 miles.
Roger, reduce speed 160 knots till 4 miles, Nordic 15 uniform.
Skyways 237, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reducing speed 200 knots, Skyways 237.
Nordic 15 uniform, contact tower 119.1, bye-bye.
Contact the tower 119.1, Nordic 15 uniform, see ya.
Skyways 237, turn right heading 140.
Right turn 140, Skyways 237. Speed coming back, leveling off at 4,000 feet. 17 miles from the airport. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Flaps 5. Right slope localizer showing. Below 210. Flaps 10.
Skyways 237, cleared ILS whiskey runway 17.
Cleared ILS whiskey 17, Skyways 237. Oh yeah, we're in the weather here. All right, let's get the office lights off. Localizer coming in. Our localizer is set. LNAV is in armed standby. We're on altitude hold. Glide slope coming in. Speed at 200. Skyways 237 established localizer for the ILS Whiskey runway 17, 15 miles.
Skyways 237, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 miles.
Reducing speed 160 to 4 miles, Skyways 237. we're definitely in the weather here. And snow. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, lights are all on. That's all on. Engines are on. We're all on. That's all set. We're all good. Anti-ice is all on. Glide slope coming in. $12 miles. Glide slope intercept. Gear down. Hey, Miles. Yeah, you woke up just in time for landing. Just give me a few minutes. Gear down 3 green, flaps 15. Flaps 25.
Airspeed 4154. Airspeed 4154, less on director.
All right.
4000
Speed brakes armed, auto brake set to 2. Gear down 3 green, lights are all on.
4000 feet, unit.
Cabin is notified.
0, airspeed 4154.
9 miles.
Skyway 237, contact tower 119.1, bye bye.
1191 for Skyways 237, good day. Alright, and I want 121.
Norge 739.
9.
Bare cancel line-up clearance. Du kan ikke få den litt raskere enn meg, så vær klar.
1219. Bergen Tower Skyways 237 with you. Establish ILS Whiskey runway 17 7.5.
Skyway 237, Thrustmaster Tower. Hello, continue approach number 2. Are you able to slow it down anymore?
Roger, we can go to final approach speed now.
I've reduced the minimum approach speed, correction, Skyway 237.
There's 145, speed coming down. Reducing to minimum approach speed, Skyways 237. Alright, let's go, flaps. 30. We're number 2. And there we go. Flaps full. So gear down 3 green, flaps full, speeds are set.
Delta Lima, Roger, contact ground 121.9 so long.
121.9, thank you, bye bye.
Airport is identified.
Nordic 738, wind 7, correction, 070G, 7 knots, running 17, clear for takeoff, no delay.
Clear for takeoff, no delay, Nordic 738.
5 miles. 1,700 feet. And she's windy. Winds are blowing pretty good out of the left there. You can see the aircraft on the runway. 3.8 miles. Looks like he's rolling. Definitely in weather. And he's off the ground.
Skyway 237, wind 070G, 7 knots, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 17, Skyways 237. 1,000 to go.
November Sierra Foxtrot behind the Skyways 737, line up and wait behind runway 17.
Line for wait behind the landing traffic, November 282 Sierra Foxtrot.
Nordic 738, contact approach 121.0 so long.
Approach 1210, Nordic 738, over.
Alle godt.
All right. 600 feet. Wind's decreasing. It's 500 feet. I have control.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100.
Throttle's off.
40. 30. 20.
Oh, there's that wind.
10.
Get her down. $80.
Skyway
70s.
237 next left and ground 121.9.
Roger, we'll exit at Alpha 8 and over to ground on 121.9. Skyways 237. All right.
Scandinavian 2866 for Flatland Tower. Scandinavian 2866 Flatland Tower. Hello, continue for Alpha 1. November Sierra Foxtrot, wind 070, 7 knots, 217, clear for takeoff.
All right, let's get the lights off. Taxi light on. APU started. Ignitions are off. Strobes will come off. They can stay on. Engine anti-ice will come off. And pitot heats will come off as well. All right. Freezing ground. Good evening, Skyways 237 at Alpha 8, looking for the gates.
Skyways 237, present ground, hello. Hotel Whiskey Stand 5.
Roger, Hotel Whiskey to Stand 5 for Skyways 237. All right.
Set time 1914. Contact tower 1911. Goodbye.
8912.
Oh.
Scandinavian 2861 with you on ground, requesting push and start.
Scandinavian 2861, push and start is approved.
Looks like remote apron for me today.
Push and start approved, QNH 980, Scandinavian 2861, thank you.
All right, let's see if we can find stand 5.
Whiskey Tower 1911. Goodbye.
Focus Tower 119.1 for Nordic 3 Big Whiskey, have a great night.
Good night.
Looks like we're going in beside the SAS here. This is payware scenery, so it looks nice. Yeah, definitely going in beside the SAS. Let's see if GSX will play along. No, it doesn't like that. Well, we're going to tell it we're going into 5.
Is too small for your aircraft.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Let's get this thing around.
Left and ground, Scandinavian 2277, stand 6, ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 2277, push and start approved. Straight pushback, clear of taxiway Whiskey, QNH 980.
Clear push and start, straight push back on taxiway Whiskey, QNH 980, Scandinavian 2277.
And there we go. Welcome to Bergen. All right, let's
on ground air, Sweden 4154.
Get in here.
4154, that's Sweden. Hello. Stand 7,
Chocks
Golf
in.
and
Get the ground power.
Stand 7, Golf Whiskey, air Sweden 41.
Pop up top. Switch over to the APU bleeds. There's the ground power. All right, we can shut down the engines. So engines are coming off. Leave the logo light on. Wiggle lights will come off. Anti-collision light will come off. Ground equipment. We can call for
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
stairs. Get the isolation valve open. Recirculation fans can come off. And the flight directors are coming off as well. All right, quick look outside.
Scandinavian 2861, ready for taxi information.
All right, looks like Witherow is doing the handling for us today.
And Yankee 1.7.
Some good aircraft pushback and everything.
Mike
Busy
Golf
day here
Yankee
at Bergen.
200.17, Scandinavian 2861.
All right. So I think what we're going to do is just put you over to 5, go over there, nice and quiet now. So thanks everybody for coming along and watching. It was a very good flight, and lots of ATC, bit of weather here at the end, and do appreciate you coming along. We'll be doing some more flying this week. It will be offline, but you can join us. We'll be continuing ferrying the DC-6s home. Information will be posted on the Discord. Links are in the description, and you're more than welcome to fly along. Again, it will not be live streamed, but we will be up on the Discord channel if you want to come in, say hi, and join us. Once again, thank you very much. We will see you all on the next one. Bye for now.